welcome to the tech edition of Hindsight. I'm your host Nana K, and today we're going to be discussing some very interesting topics. That be interesting topic on technology, and this topic has to do with Amazon coming out with patents that could enable worker monitoring via wristbands. So let me give you a little background to it. Now, we all know that Amazon has huge warehouses, and one of the things that they have issues with is trying to locate everything within the warehouse. They have a set number of employees that they work with, and these employees need to keep track of everything and every order and every product in the warehouse. Now, it's very tricky for them to do that kind of job. So one of the things that one of the solutions that Amazon is proposing is through wristbands, and these wristbands are going to help them locate products faster. And instead of carrying hand scanners that they're going to use to scan these things, they're rather going to use the wristbands or the wrist devices to be able to scan these things. Now, this raises a lot of questions. The good side of it is that, okay, well, you can be able to work more efficiently. But the downside of it that most people are saying is that it's going to enable employee monitoring within the companies. And a lot of labor organizations believe it's unethical. So today with me is my noble panel filled with Mani, Chemsa, and Ejay. And they're going to help me discuss this issue in depth. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to dive right in. So, putting this across to you guys, do you think this device is going to really come in handy, or do you believe it's just a scheme to monitor employees?
Well, we are being monitored right now. That's what people say.
FBI, guys. Hi, FBI.
So, hi, the camera, hi, FBI. So, I think if it's true, I actually believe in it. So,
No, but you know the FBI is different from your employer.
Yeah, so we are still being constantly monitored. We are still being monitored. So, yeah, I really don't know how to take this per se, because it has its very good side and very bad side. So I think I want to hear from the other panelists to finally make a judge.
What are your thoughts on this?
Well, this is kind of interesting. Like it's very innovative, and I actually like to give props to Amazon. It's doing so well with the innovation side, because they have. I heard recently they have this shop where it's cashierless, and also cashless too. You have to go there with it's connected with your phone. You just pick an item, it deducts from your. If you put it back, it would refund your money back. And there's no cashier, there's no money system. All you have to do is just pick, drop. And I think that was also great. So hearing this about the ban thing is also kind of futuristic. The problem here, the underlying problem about it being sort of a monitoring device for workers, Amazon workers, it's really questionable, because I think in life everything has its cons and the pros. So it can be used at like that, and it also can be simply just for making their work easier. So I wouldn't pick a side yet.
So in a nutshell, they're actually trying to say that this technology is good, but then it's the other side of it that we're afraid of. Now, what do you think some of the other sides, the other side of this thing could be? Ernest, you want to?
Well, before I even say anything, I like to say, are you a fan of Amazon?
Well, who's not a fan of Jeff Bezos?
Well,
he's the richest man right now.
Yeah, so basically everything they bring out is cool.
No, everything.
Yes, here's my perception. They are creating a whole lot of AIs. I just recently heard this an AI created his own AI child. Seriously, if you want to find a way to monetize your stuff, could you do it? Do you have to do it in a wristband? Can't you do it I don't know, hoverboard something?
People already have
Hoover robots, anything that happens, just be scanning things around.
I think
I have to be on my wrist.
I think that monitoring employees, why didn't they incorporate it in the scanning? So that after you are done with the warehouse, you put the scan and then you move on without
I think there was a
monitoring me as
motive
an
behind it.
employee.
Right.
The thing
Yeah,
is,
there's
this is
another
how the wristbands are supposed to work. So if let's just say you're locating a certain item, it's supposed to send pulses to your hands to let you know that okay, you are getting closer. When you get close, it's just going to prompt you that okay, this is where the item is.
Okay.
So that it helps you locate items first. Because if you have to move between, you have to move through that entire maze of a warehouse. It's very difficult locating items. I mean, let's just take a typical supermarket. Once you walk into a supermarket, sometimes it's very difficult finding your bearing because you know there's this here, but you don't know exactly, you can't find exactly what you're looking for. So if it's your first time in the supermarket, even if you've been there several times, sometimes you just have to go through all the roam the entire supermarket before you can find what you're looking for.
Okay, so I have a question. Is it that when you workers leave the warehouses, they leave the wristbands behind?
I'm assuming they would leave it behind because obviously if they do take it home, then which means that you are basically monitoring your employees, which will be totally unethical.
I think they're already doing that.
Yeah.
They haven't implemented it.
Exactly. The thing about that is, if you are going to say the wristbands are going to totally monitor employees, I'm pretty sure they have cameras all over.
Cameras.
Like, they have cameras all over the place. So if their aim was to just entirely monitor the employees and see who's productive and who's not, Amazon has a whole lot of like technology based
Yeah,
stuff.
but
They can use
when it
AIs
comes to
and stuff.
human beings, you see, you cannot be 100% efficient in that sense. You have cameras. Cameras have blind spots. So yes, they
Even
can have
aside the blind spots, you have to understand that there are people that are going to sit behind these cameras. And if you have like 100 cameras monitoring several different areas, you've hired a group of people to sit by. They can't look at all the screens at the same time. So by all means, certain people will be able to move aside. But what if they are like, okay, there are dots on the screen, and these dots are telling me exactly where these people are? Wouldn't that be beneficial to the company in a way that okay, I see where my employees are at all times?
You know,
I want my
to
privacy.
counter that, you know, the Amazon workers wear like t-shirts and stuff when they are packing and unpacking. A chip could be in the t-shirts. Do you know about that? To monitor them. How about that?
Maintenance, washing, weather.
Well,
yeah,
maybe
so
it's all around. It can survive everything.
I think we're leaving the side of technology to fantasy
Yes.
in this instance.
But I believe the thing is there's a better way to do it, considering there are a lot of technologies coming out. For example, no, this is wayward, but there's this I think the Korean has created a Hoover bike or something just to limit the traffic. So the police are going to use a kind of a bike which hoovers, so that where they can monitor traffic in the air. This is a great idea, which will be implemented in the next 2 years. Okay, fine. So if you're going to do something to check, can't you do something better without putting it on my wrist? Because I have to consider the health issues too.
I think you're very paranoid with the wrist issue.
No, it's like you see.
No, I think Ernest has a very good point because fine, it may seem like it may be harmless, but what if probably the pulses or whatever that
I was thinking of the same
it
thing.
may come with long-term side effects that people may not be aware of. I mean, yes, we have gotten to that point whereby we can easily diagnose stuff and say that okay, we've done significant testing on this to prove that it doesn't harm you in any way. But what if overexposure to something for a very long period of time can have negative effects on the person?
Also, what if these armbands can also monitor your pulses and save you from some sort of heart?
I think there are already watches that can do that.
Yes, there are watches that can do that,
right?
But not every employee has that, right?
Okay, I have a point too. I think that, you know, because of how big the warehouses too, the wristband, in case, you see, there are instances where, I don't know if you've read of some instances where, let's say, these butcher shops, you see there are some freezer rooms, and then there have been incidents where employees have gotten stuck inside and no one saw them for a period of time. So what if it's a good thing, considering that the warehouses are so large that probably someone might just pass out somewhere and they are looking for the person. I think it would be a way of finding the person.
Well, you see, it's a well, we've had our discussion from so many different angles, and we've been able to identify some of the good points as well as some of the bad points. Now let me throw a question to you. Would you want to be monitored by your employer? Do you want your employer to know where you are at all times, even when you're using the bathroom? Think about this. If you have any questions and suggestions to make, let us know in the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more great content. I'm your host Nana K with my lovely panel, and I look forward to seeing you another time. Salute.